Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Beatles Forever. Today I'm continuing my albums versus each other series. I previously did one on George Harrison and two albums that he did. And then I did one on Paul McCartney and two of his albums, toe to toe. So today it's John Lennon's turn. The two albums competing are Imagine and Walls and Bridges. I'll go in numerical order, up to 10 songs on each album. A song from each album competes with each other, and the winner of the mini battle gets 5 points. And once all 10 songs go against each other, the results are tallied and a winning album will be announced. First up is Imagine. This album came out on September the 9th, 1971. It was John Lennon's second studio album. John Lennon, Yoko, and Phil Spector produced the album. Phil Spector on board meant that the sound was lusher. According to Wikipedia, Imagine was a critical and commercial success, peaking at number 1 on both the UK albums chart and the US Billboard 200. Along with John Lennon Plastic Ono Band, it's considered one of Lennon's finest solo albums. The number 1 song from Imagine is Imagine, and this is a song that Yoko had a lot to do with. Several poems from Yoko Ono's 1964 book Grapefruit inspired Lennon to write the lyrics for Imagine. Lennon later said the composition should be credited as a Lennon-Yoko song. A lot of it, the lyric and the concept, came from Yoko, but in those days I was a bit more selfish, a bit more macho, and sort of omitted her contribution. But it was right out of Grapefruit. When asked about the song's meaning during a December 1980 interview with David Sheff for Playboy magazine, Lennon told Sheff that Dick Gregory had given Ono and him a Christian prayer book, which inspired him the concept behind Imagine. John came up with the piano part of the song while he and the Beatles were working on the album Let It Be in 1969. The song is beautiful in its melody and its quest for everyone living in peace with each other. The piano draws you in and John sings it with hope. I never liked the parts about Imagine where there's no heaven and no religion too. I know why he phrased it like that. It's because of all the wars and the conflicts seem to have some religion as the basis for it. But other than that, the song is very moving. Next we go to Walls and Bridges for the number 1 song there. And Walls and Bridges was the 5th album by John Lennon. It was created after his 18th month separation from Yoko Ono. And it was released on September 26, 1974. The album was certified silver in the UK and gold in the US. And the first song from there is Going Down on Love. This song is about John and his separation from Yoko. He sings with raw emotion here, stating he's down on his knees and his love is gone and he has to carry on. I love how the congos or the bongos start out the song and then it gets filled out with horns and guitars and piano and drums. It's a catchy song and it has that 70s sound, which I love since I was a teenager at that time. Also, John liked the double entendre about going down on love, so he was kind of happy with that. Both of the songs had done so well, but for the pureness and the melody, I have to pick Imagine, the winner of this round. It's a song that's been heard by everyone, and it's a song that has you singing along. Winner, Imagine, from the album Imagine, 5 points. Song number 2 from Imagine is Crippled Inside. I love how the guitar starts a song, and then the piano enters in, and it sounds like a song from the Old West. I love John singing in a country style, and it's neat to learn that George Harrison played the dobro, and Klaus Vrooman played the upright bass. Once again, John has a very catchy tune here. The lyrics state that you can look all dressed up in a suit and a tie, but you can't hide if you're crippled inside. I think that is true. You can only fool people for so long before they see the real you. Song number 2 from Walls and Bridges is Whatever Gets You Through the Night. John Lennon got the inspiration from this while channel surfing one night. He saw the Reverend Ike, and Ike said, "Let me tell you guys, it doesn't matter. It's whatever gets you through the night." John loved it and said, "I got to write it down or I'll forget it." This song blasts out right out of the gate. The saxophone sets the mood, and John's singing faster than I ever heard him sing, and Elton John is right there with him. And this was John's only number 1 single in the U.S. during his lifetime. Elton John said it was going to be number 1, and he said to John Lennon, "If it does become number 1, you have to sing it with me on one concert show I do." Lennon agreed, but he didn't really think it was going to happen. He had doubts that it ever was going to make number 1. And the song did get to number 1, and Lennon showed up with Elton John at Madison Square Garden on November 28, 1974. This song has energy to spare, and you can't help but get engulfed in it. It's very catchy. I like both songs, but the one that really outshines the other is Whatever Gets You Through the Night from Walls and Bridges. 5 points. Song number 3 from Imagine is Jealous Guy. This is John really letting out his emotions with this song about how his jealousy has messed up his relationships. John is bearing his soul. I feel like this song could have been written for all the people he's hurt in his past. Friends, Cynthia, Yoko. I love the simplicity of the sound of the piano in the foreground till near the end when the strings come up. John does some good whistling too, which can be hard to do when you're trying to record it. A great song. Song 3 from Walls and Bridges is Old Dirt Road. This song was written by John Lennon and Harry Nilsson. And this song has that country sound too. The piano in parts reminds me of Crippled Inside. And the piano solo in the middle I like. It's a mellow song, and I love the lyrics that say, trying to shovel smoke with a pitchfork in the wind, and you could just picture it when you hear the words. The winner for song 3 is Jealous Guy from Imagine, 5 points. This song is so emotional, and we see how John feels inside and how sorry he is. He's hurt the ones he loves. It's a great song. Song number 4 from Imagine is It's So Hard. This song starts out with a rocking electric guitar and a sax with a wild sound to it. It has that early rock and roll sound, which is great. It has that blues feel, and the lyrics tell how day-to-day living can be hard to deal with. John keeps the song bouncy, and it makes for a rocking good song. And song number 4 from Walls and Bridges is What You Got. I love the funky groove of this song. It has the horns and Lennon singing in a strained voice like he did on Twist and Shout. The song is about John being separated from Yoko, and the weekend should be happy and joyous, but it's a drag. His main theme is you don't know what you got till you lose it. No truer words were ever spoken. The winner of song 4, It's So Hard from Imagine, 5 points. This song has that bluesy feel to it and that early rock and roll sound that swayed me to this song. I had to listen to each song a few times to make up my mind, but It's So Hard is the winner. Song number 5 from Imagine is I Don't Want to Be a Soldier, Mama, I Don't Want to Die. This is a heavy-hitting song, but one I could never get into. I know the lyric is something to sympathize with, but the song doesn't really grab me, and the lyrics keep going around in circles. It's too heavy for me. Song number 5 from Walls and Bridges is Bless You. This is a dreamy-sounding song in which Lennon is writing a love song to Yoko, although at this point they were separated. John said, in a way, it's about Yoko and I, and in a way, it's about a lot of couples or all of us who go through whatever it's called, love experience. You know the way love changes, which is a surprise of life that we all find out, that it doesn't remain exactly the same all the time, although it's still love. It comes in mysterious forms, and it's wonders to perform, and Bless You expresses one side of it. John is showing a soft side in this song. The song is smooth, and it's almost as if John is thinking the relationship may be over. It was 18 months of separation, so I guess he was starting to give up at that period of time. The winner of song number 5 is Bless You from Walls and Bridges, 5 points. I Don't Want to Be a Soldier just felt like it was saying the same thing over and over, and I just couldn't get into it. Bless You is John being more vulnerable and willing to show the world just how much Yoko means to him. Song number 6 from Imagine is Give Me Some Truth. John is on his political soapbox on this song. Tired of the politicians, John writes in the song, no short-haired, yellow-bellied son of Tricky Dicky is going to Mother Hubbard or soft-soap me. You could tell that Nixon is still on John's mind, and the song sticks in my mind after I hear it, mainly for the tune. I don't really care for the political songs that much. Song number 6 from Walls and Bridges is Scared. I like the way the song begins like a wolf crying out, almost like a horror movie. I don't like the repetition of some of the words in the songs, like I'm scared or I'm scarred. And the parts of the song I do like, it's this bluesy sound and the horns. The winner of song 6 is Scared from Walls and Bridges, 5 points. I don't really care for the song Give Me Some Truth because it was a political song. Scared is John going into the blues territory, and the horns and the guitar make the song a winner. Song number 7 from Imagine is Oh My Love. This song has that dreamy sound to it. George Harrison plays the electric guitar, and the song states out simply just John singing and the electric piano taking the lead. It all blends in together. This is John not being afraid to be tender. The song is catchy and it has you listening to see where it's going next, where the song's going next. Song number 7 from Walls and Bridges is number 9, Dream. This song was the second single released from the album. It peaked at number 9 on the Billboard Hot 100, and it hit number 23 on the British singles chart. According to Wikipedia, number 9, Dream, came to Lennon in a dream. Lennon said that the song was just churned out with no inspiration. That's what I call craftsmanship writing, meaning, I just churned that out. I'm not putting it down. It's just what it is. But I just sat down and wrote it, no inspiration. It was based on a dream I had. That's what John Lennon said in 1980 to the BBC. I guess John knew how Paul felt when he got his song Yesterday from a dream, too. This song, like Oh My Love, has that dreamy sound to it. May Pang said that this was a song that John really liked. It was a favorite of his because it did come to him in a dream. 2 dreamy songs, and only one can be chosen. I really like them both. The winner is number 9, Dream, song number 7 from Walls and Bridges, 5 points. I could see why this is a favorite of John's. It was inspired by a dream, and all he had to do was write it down and perform it. The song is smooth and easy, and all the parts of the song blend well together. It's a song that you could listen to and not get tired of hearing it. Song number 8 from Imagine is How Do You Sleep? This song is in response to Paul McCartney when he recorded Too Many People. John felt it was about him, and Paul admitted it was. John thought that his other song, 3 Legs, was about him too, but Paul said it wasn't. John later said, "There's really no feud between me and Paul. It's all good, clean fun. No doubt there will be an answer to Sleep on his next album, but I don't feel that way about him at all. It works as a complete song with no relation to Paul. It works as a piece of music. I started writing it in 1969, and the line, 'So Sgt. Pepper Took You by Surprise,' was written 2 years before anything happened. There's always a musical difference between me and Paul. It didn't just happen last year, but we've always had a lot in common, and we still do. The thing that made the Beatles what they were was the fact that I could do my rock and roll, and Paul could do the pretty stuff. But hardly a week goes by when I don't see and or hear from one of them." John left little doubt who the song was about, and it goes to show inspiration can come from anywhere. Paul got John inspired to write a rocking song with some funkiness sprinkled in. Song number 8 from Walls and Bridges is Surprise, Surprise, Sweet Bird of Paradox. This song comes blowing in like a cool breeze, and John is probably singing this about May Pang, and she was the one that kept him together as well as possible while he was separated from Yoko. And it's nice to listen to, the song is. Winner of song number 8 is How Do You Sleep from Imagine, 5 points. I really like the song Surprise, Surprise, but How Do You Sleep is John at his gritty best. He knows how to sling an arrow when he feels he's being attacked, and his comeback to Paul is epic. I'm glad he said that the song Paul wrote inspired him and that he wasn't really feuding with Paul. Paul and John were like brothers, and brothers can disagree sometimes. Song number 9 from Imagine is How. John is musing in this song about his life and which direction he should go in, and I like the following lines. How can I go forward when I don't know which way I'm facing? How can I go forward when I don't know which way to turn? John keeps things simple here and lets the lyrics take center stage. It's a feeling we all can relate to from time to time, but things in time usually work themselves out. And song number 9 from Walls and Bridges is Steel and Glass, and some say the song was about Alan Klein, and another theory is it's about John Lennon himself. In a way, this song reminds me of How Do You Sleep. It has a bitter tone in the singing, and it sounds like a person that John has little use for. The music in the song has so many twists and turns. It's neat to listen to. The winner on song number 9 is Steel and Glass from Walls and Bridges, 5 points. The song How is an introspective song, but it feels light compared to Steel and Glass. I like the complexity of the song where the music goes into different sounds and it all goes well together. Okay, our last song, song number 10, is from Imagine, is Oh Yoko. Oh Yoko is such a great song. I loved it when I first heard it. The melody was inspired by Lonnie Donegan's Lost John, a song Lennon enjoyed and played often. And this song just chugs along with a rollicking piano and a drum beat. John sings in falsetto and also plays our harmonica, which he hadn't done in a recording since Rocky Raccoon. This song shows just how obsessed John could be about Yoko. I hope it was a bit of an exaggeration because it seems like he can't go through any part of the day without thinking of her. The song is so good you can't help but sing along or bob your head to it. Song 10 for Walls and Bridges is Beef Jerky. This is an instrumental song that John did, and I love the horns in it. The electric guitar is really rocking, and it's cute. The lyrics Beef Jerky are shouted out during parts of the songs, and this song would be good to dance to. I'm not expecting this from John, and I like it. The winner of song number 10 is Oh Yoko from Imagine, 5 points. I really like the Beef Jerky song, but it can't compare to Oh Yoko. That song is so catchy, and I like the folky sound to it. And the lyrics are cute because John just can't make it through the day or in a cloud without thoughts of Yoko coming to mind. So which album wins the battle of albums? The winner is, I can't believe it, this is a first. The albums have tied each other. All the way through the battle, it was fighting tooth and nail. It was so close. And at one point, I thought that Walls and Bridges was going to take it at the end. But in the end, they both are two great albums, and I'm glad they both tied at the end of the battle. Two great albums with each deserving the points they received. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, if you could give it a thumbs up, that would be good. And if you haven't subscribed yet, if you could do that, it would be great. I hope everybody's been having a good day, and tune in again soon to the Beatles Forever. Thank you. Bye.